In the heart of an ancient forest stood an old manor, long abandoned and shrouded in mystery. The villagers of the nearby town spoke in hushed tones about the place, claiming that strange occurrences happened whenever the full moon was high in the sky. One autumn evening, a young historian named Emily Carter arrived in the village. Emily was known for her fascination with the occult and was drawn to the manor by rumors of a lost artifact said to hold immense power. Determined to uncover the truth, she ventured into the manor just as the moon reached its zenith. The inside of the manor was covered in dust and cobwebs. The air was heavy with an unsettling silence. Emily set up her lantern in what had once been a grand study. As she began to explore the room, she noticed an old, dusty book lying on a table. Its cover was adorned with symbols she recognized from ancient texts. She opened the book and began to read. The text described a ritual performed by a group of occultists centuries ago, led by a man named Jonathan Blackwood. According to the book, Blackwood had sought to summon a powerful spirit, but the ritual had gone awry, trapping the spirit in the manor and causing the occultist souls to be bound to the house. As Emily read, a chilling breeze swept through the room, and the temperature dropped suddenly. Shadows seemed to dance along the walls, and the room filled with an eerie whispering. Emily's heart raced as she realized she was not alone. Suddenly, a figure appeared in the doorway. It was a man dressed in period clothing, his face gaunt and pale. He introduced himself as Alexander Grimm, one of Jonathan Blackwood's disciples. Alexander's ghostly presence was accompanied by a sense of sorrow. "Emily Carter," Alexander spoke with a voice that echoed with an otherworldly resonance. "You have discovered what we could not finish. The ritual must be completed to free our souls from this place." Emily, though terrified, felt a sense of duty. Alexander handed her a small, ornate dagger and pointed to a hidden compartment in the wall. Inside, she found an old manuscript detailing the final part of the ritual. The instructions were complex, involving specific phrases and precise movements. Emily followed the instructions carefully. She recited the ancient phrases, made the necessary gestures, and used the dagger to perform the final crucial action. The room was suddenly filled with a brilliant light, and a powerful gust of wind swept through the manor. The ghosts of Jonathan Blackwood and his followers seemed to be drawn toward the light, their expressions transforming from anguish to relief. As the light faded, the shadows dissipated, and the temperature returned to normal. The manor was silent once more, but the oppressive weight that had hung in the air was gone. Emily stood alone in the now peaceful room, her hands trembling, but her heart filled with a sense of accomplishment. The book and the dagger, now glowing softly, seemed to be a token of gratitude from the spirit she had helped to free. The next morning, the manor was still, but Emily knew that it had been cleansed of its dark past. She left the village, carrying with her the stories and the artifacts that would be the subject of her future research. The manor, once a place of haunting despair, had been transformed into a symbol of redemption and the power of completing what was once left unfinished. And though Emily continued her studies and her adventures, the story of the manor and the ghostly figures she had encountered remained one of the most profound mysteries she had ever solved.